To Sunday night NBA action here on 2K Sports. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Every year, Austin Reeves seems to just get better. A multifaceted guard who fits in seamlessly with any kind of rotation.
Now, here is James. It's tipped. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now here's Mitchell, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Pass to Siakam. First quarter of play, a minute in. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
He's turned it over twice pretty quickly. Time to refocus.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport. A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Allen on the wing. Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land.
For someone with his scoring numbers, it's remarkable James still makes time to set others up.
And stolen by Reeves. Pass to Reed. Back to James. Outside Reed. Here's Reeves. 6 to shoot. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Now here's Williams, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Here's Smart, back to Williams. Basket counts.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
James outside. And slam dunk by James.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Outside, Williams. There's the triple. They get the rebound. Stolen by Siakam. It's a one-on-one situation. Back to James. And it's James with the jam.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Smart outside. Williams from long range. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Williams has got 7 points.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Outside Reeves. Here he goes. And it's good for 2. Reeves has gotten a second bucket on the night.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. LeBron wants his respect. He said, the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. The end.
He's earned it. Allie, thank you. With some arc. And that's 2 points on the layup. 7 points in the game.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
We've got 1:08 left in the first. Kicks it out to Bryant. Pass to Williams. It's stolen by James. High post Reed. James with the ball. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Reeves with the ball. Now guarded by Bryant. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Here's Mitchell. Oh, he just slams it right over Pascal Siakam.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Pass to Reeves. Outside Reed. 5 to shoot. Fires in the triple.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
And here's Zubac. And he can't get that one. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. They lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter under. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Rozier outside. Allen outside. Gafford the screen. Allen attacking. And there's Green from the arc. So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. To the middle. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the big finish.
Yeah, just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shots.
The teardrop. Williams misses.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Smart with a transition bucket.
Well, you know Smart is going to hustle back in transition. He's got that fire.
Rozier looking around. Pass to Reeves. Now here's Gafford. 5 on the clock. Oh, Robinson with a block. And they're running. And stolen by Reeves. Now Rozier. Back to Reeves. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Gafford. Here's Rozier. Puts up a 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Williams from long range. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Williams has got 10 points.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. He loves seeing these type of results.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And, Coach, we see more and more teams looking to push the pace. What took so long?
I don't know what took so long, B.A. I think what happens as coaches and as players, you realize that it's tough to score against the best defensive team in the half court where their defense is set. And so if you can get the ball down the floor quickly and beyond the attack floor, they are locked in, you got a much better chance to generate quality shots.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Mitchell. Now Williams. Driving in. And that one, good. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
He's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Up top, Reed. A shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Robinson. And they're on the break. And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, Spider going right at him. Just zero fear.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Siakam outside. 6 on the shot clock. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. And it's Green missing. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 14 points for the game.
And their transition offense triggering this run.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Clock at 6. Here's James. Good work defensively by Robinson.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Pass to Reeves. Siakam the screen. Back to Reeves. To win the cold spell. Williams grabs the board.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Offensive board. With the drive. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one. He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
The kick out to Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. 18 points for Jalen Williams.
I just love the ball move.
Here's LeBron. Here's Murray. A clear look for Green. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Connects from downtown.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
And here's Siakam for 3. Buries it from 3. Siakam's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Oh, Siakam with the block.
And their coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
And so that brings the first half to a close. They're up 7. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Lets it go from 14. Second chance effort. And Lively with the lay-in. It's good. Lively's got his first 2 points.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Outside Reed. Pass to Allen. James outside. Reed sets a screen. James goes in. From deep, Reeves. Unable to get that one. Smart left side. The three is up. Drills it from deep.
3 points.
Smart has got 5 points.
Quick release there from Smart.
And Mitchell over to help. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell down low.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Here's James to the right side. Allen outside. Pass to James. Shoots over Lively. James can't get it to go.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Out of bounds. Away team ball.
Pass to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
James outside. Oh, LeBron hammers it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates. Well, that's a smart play. Taking advantage of the mismatch in the close.
And how about Marcus Smart, Coach? A 3-time NBA Hustle Award winner.
Yeah, and BA, not to mention a former Defensive Player of the Year. For a 6'3" guard, he's about as physical a presence as you'll find.
He does not get the second one. Stan, you look at Naz Reid, he gives you some size, but he is a dangerous scorer, especially from the perimeter.
Absolutely, BA. And also, Reid is one of the most entertaining players to watch. So many deflections, blocks, dunks, hits threes. He does it all.
James. Williams grabs the board. Offensive rebound. Here's Bryant. Reeves with some nice D.
Honestly, guys, that's a shot you expect your players to make.
Back to James. It's stolen by Smart. From deep, Mitchell. Here's Lively. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line. It's on Keegan Murray.
And that's a solid play. Make him earn his points at the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Lively. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is where you have to stay calm and execute.
Shot from the top of the key. Bryant, no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keegan Murray. That'll be a second foul of the game.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it's something we don't see a whole lot in games. Just too aggressive going up.
Williams misses.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Green for 3. Lively grabs a miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Gafford with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford.
Number 23.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Knocks it loose. Going all the way to the rack. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Well, scouts were buzzing about Connect's ability to attack the rim with a ton of ferocity. Now we see it in person.
Back to Mitchell. Williams from long range. No good there.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Pass to Connect. Lets the three fly. Sinks it from distance. Connect's got 5 points.
That's a great job setting up Connect. Put him in a position to succeed, and that's key for a young player.
From deep, Mitchell. Gafford grabs the miss. They've got a chance here to cut the deficit to within 10. They kick it out to Murray. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Oh, leaving no doubt on the break. Mitchell.
The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success. Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mitchell on the run. To the paint. Robinson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Here's Allen. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit.
Visiting team, 47.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Now Reeves. Allen outside. And here's James. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, that's only his first turnover of the game, but you know he'd like to have that one back.
Number 0.
It's stolen by James. Pass to Allen. Reed sets a screen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. First team
Sometimes
foul.
it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
Both free throws good from James. Here's Williams. Inside. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here's Reed. Knocked away.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Dunn. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Pass to Siakam. Allen outside. Just 5 to shoot. Now Reed. Zubats with the steal. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. Offensive rebound. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, Mitchell. Takes the 3. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
A volume shooter at the arc. Mitchell will rarely hesitate to take that.
Right side Reeves.
NBA tournament. Away team ball.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Mitchell. Double team on Mitchell. Pass to Zubac. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Oh, and the jam by James.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Zubac high post. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Double team on Mitchell. To the inside. Smart. Oh, nice. Smart. Slipping inside.
Well, Smart has been in these spots before. Nothing seems to faze this guy.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Allie, thank you.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
Smart looking around. From downtown. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots. Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Here's Reeves. Nope. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic scorer. You put this man in just about any situation, and he'll find a shot no matter what.
Here's the pass to Smart. Here's Lively. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Book it! It goes!
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
Good drive by Reeves. A one-handed jam! Rocking the rim!
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Here's Lively. Reeves brings a double. Smart! Oh, no good! Unable to end this run. Allen fires. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Out of bounds. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Tipped away. Oh, an emphatic putback by LeBron James.
Who else but LeBron could pull that off? Keeping his cool and delivering in the clutch.
Here's Reeves to tie it up. That's off.
defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Williams. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Here's Green. James deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
The ball goes to the away team.
Outside, Williams. And so it's a victory for